Not since 1984, back in the time of Jane Fonda, have we seen a coach with the fitness abilities of this one right here. Piper Lindsey bringing in her two seniors, Trojanette basketball, Abby Varney, and the famous Katie Murphy. What's up, girls?
Hey, what's up?
I knew I'd take Coach off guard with that one, but you are way better than Jane Fonda in her prime, Coach. She couldn't hang with you, just like a lot of people have trouble hanging with the Trojanettes. I'm going to start with you, Coach. New season, lost a couple seniors, but really pretty stacked from last year's great team. And what are your thoughts on this year's Trojanette club?
We do have a lot of experience coming back, which it kind of has been like that the last few years. We've just graduated to the last 3 years, and so I think these two especially have gained a lot of experience. And we've even got some juniors now who played a lot last year. So, I like what I see so far. We've had 20 practices, and we've really grown since day one, and that's kind of the goal.
Having such a young team, I feel like you all have benefited from not really losing anybody compared to a lot of other teams around here, a lot of top teams around here. They lost, that senior leadership, but being so young and being so good has helped you all out. You got to the region championship last year with, one senior on the roster and a lot of sophomores and juniors. Do you feel like now with gaining that experience that this team is ready to take that next step in hopes of winning that region championship this year?
Yeah, I do, and I think a lot of it is not how good you are, but how good everybody else is. And you made a good point that, a lot of teams around us lost quite a bit. And, we're the one that, we lost two seniors. Of course, one got hurt in December, so we really didn't play with her towards the postseason or during the postseason. And then another one who, of course, we always knew what Addison Smith was going to bring. But now, like I said, with kids that are now freshmen and sophomores to juniors, they've grown so much. I mean, even since this summer, I've been really pleased with some of our younger kids, and I think it only helps us.
Abby, Katie, I got a two-parter for each of you, but I'm going to start with Katie there. And congratulations on your recent letter that you signed there with WKU. That's really, really cool. And it's going to be weird not seeing either of you next year on the court because, you've been around forever, it seems like, since you're that tall out there dazzling us with your skills. But I'm going to start with you on this question, Katie. Being the situation with your injury, you're not able to do the things that you'd like to be able to do with the team at this time. So kind of what's your role going to be that first little bit of the season? And then after that, what are some goals you think that the Trojanettes should set?
For right now, I'm showing up to every practice. So I'm always on the sidelines watching everybody, seeing if there's any way I could be a little assistant coach or whatever if somebody's struggling on a play. But, during games, I'm going to be there for whoever needs me. If they feel like they're in a pressure situation, with roles being changed, I'm not going to be the point guard this year. People are going to have to take the role. And if they ever have questions, I'm going to be there to help them. And obviously, I'm going to be cheering them on as loud as I can throughout every game. But I think our biggest goal is obviously, like every single year, we're trying to get to state. District is our main goal in the beginning, and then once we get district, region is our big focus, and we hope to get to state this year.
The electric Abby Varney. What are some of your personal goals this year, Abby? And again, what do you think the team is capable of?
So some of my individual goals are to just perfect my craft. I want to improve my free throw percentage, my three-point percentage, hit my layups most of all. So just working on everything. For the team, like Murph said, district and then state most of all.
For you all to be, such I say fundamentally sound team. I joked earlier, I called them the Spurs of South Central Kentucky. Just, for you all to have so much chemistry out there and, you've all been playing with each other for a long time, what's it like building that chemistry between each other and, how has that gone for you all? And where is it now where you're heading to your all's final season here with Barron County?
I'll answer. I think it's been great. Like you said, we've grown up. Me and Abby played middle school together, and everybody's played together, the juniors especially. We know how each other play, and since I'm out, they're able to figure out each other and see what works best, and we're definitely working through things, and that's great because with scrimmages coming up, we're going to be able to see what works best and what doesn't work best. So it's a work in progress, but I think it'll come out good.
Coach, for you, let's taking a look at the schedule here. You guys are playing in the Queen of the Commonwealth tournament. You know, how did that come about for you all? And you know, are you excited for it?
Yeah, we are. You know, it's a tough tournament to get into. Luckily, there was an opening, and we were able to just kind of slide in. But great competition. You know, we're trying to kind of, you know, get against teams that we don't typically see, and you know, get these kids seen as well. I think we've got some younger kids too that might want to play at the next level, and I think going and playing out of your region kind of allows you to do that. I know it's going to be great publicity, but we start off right off the bat with Franklin County, and you know, we can get, who knows, Meade County. I mean, it's going to be a couple like very good teams, good competition, and I think we're definitely excited about doing that.
Coach, I got one for you. You know, you've been doing this for a long time, and your tutelage has been paramount to these two young girls and their abilities, how they've progressed. What would you, if somebody needed an elevator speech of each of their skills, what would it be?
I think both of these kids bring exactly what I need every day in practice. And, we mentioned the leadership, and right now, this one is the coach on the sideline. She's got it in her blood, and that's all that she's able to do right now. And then as far as Abby, she brings it every day on the court, so we have this great combination right now of two kids that are able to, where the other girls see both aspects of it. And, Katie, the ball handler she is, the defensive player she is, now we're depending on Abby to guard kids that are a foot taller than she is. These two are just the epitome, the perfect definition of great basketball players on and off the court. I mean, they bring it every single day.
Awesome.
Abby, I'll leave this last question with you. For you all to call this a successful senior year for yourself and the team, what would have to happen for you to be like, okay, this was a great year for Barron County?
I think definitely going to state. We haven't been to state. Well, Murph was the last one that got to go to state. So me and all the younger girls, we've never got to experience that. And so I think to going to state for my senior year would be like a big bang for the final ending.
Coach Piper, Lindsey, the Trojanettes ready to tear it up. Another season out there on the hardwood. Abby, Varney, Katie Murphy have great seasons, and we can't wait till you get back out there. But we're coming right back with Dee Spencer and the Wildcats of Franklin Simpson right here on Sports Connection, WBKO.